Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes in Scandinavia. So I'm starting this episode by having an offer from the Turkish Empire to become allies, which is interesting, but believe it or not, I think I'm gonna reject it. They are constantly at war with a number of countries, especially Italy, and I'm not interested in that, so I'm gonna let them go. But it's good to see that some of the nations are starting to come to. The fight for better prestige, however, is not working well for us because we got counter-revolution, and that lowers our prestige by 5 per month. So even at minus 45, we're actually hemorrhaging prestige. Oh, and we might see Estonian separatists raise. So let's raise the fort in Sakala, and I think I'm actually gonna take one of the armies there. I forgot that they were running against us. Okay, we're still a great power, but it seems like we won't be for much longer. So let's go to Sakala, take that army there. Maybe we can get some prestige out of this. The current army professionalism is at 11.37, which is decent. We're doing good, and we could get yet another unit for the army of Sweden. I think I'm gonna hold. We're not really doing all that good as far as money goes, due to the fact that we're really investing so heavily into armies and that we're not doing that good in other sides, especially the prestige is hurting us. Anyway, though, our capital now has 587,000 people, but Liguria unfortunately has 600,000, so they're still getting better. It's because their urban gravity is higher than ours, which I think will change once we get the better roads and the better fort. Actually, is that the better fort? Well, I think the fort has been finished. Okay, but it hasn't been yet recalculated, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, you guys are in Sakala. Maximum monarch points reached. Okay, I guess we're getting the technology, whether or not we want it. So, mutual savings banks. Merchant banks underwrote expeditions while national banks raised funds for the government. If an ordinary man wanted to get a loan, he had to turn elsewhere. A popular solution was for a community or church to pool their funds and make a mutual savings bank, which then lent out their savings to members who needed loans, paying the interest back to depositors in return for keeping their savings in the bank. Often founded to encourage savings, the banks also encouraged members to invest in a new venture. Okay, and Orsenton gives us a bit of cash, which is welcome news. I think we're going to need more ships soon. But at this point, I'm still waiting for all these rebels. Oh! Okay, their progress is actually okay. So that was not necessary. They will never raise against their beloved king, as it seems. So let's drop Sakala fort. And let's drop the Orkneyar fort. We don't need that one either. We're just paying for nothing. And look into... Oh, wait. I never really finished this road, did I? No, I did. Okay. What about Vastutland? Oh, that one doesn't have a road. Urban gravity is, though, fairly decent. So let's contribute manpower and... Can they... Yeah, the urban population can pay for it. Good. So we're building roads here and here. And Norjutland also doesn't have a road, but here really we would have to pay for it ourselves, and the urban gravity doesn't really make it worth. How's Hamburg doing actually? We didn't check that one in a long time. Urban gravity is still much higher. The back urban gravity is still much higher. How's Götland doing? Urban gravity is still much higher. Oh, our Herr August is a naive enthusiast. Damn. Okay, can we introduce air? 404. I'm gonna take the 5 prestige. I don't care. 400 gold just gone. And it's still good. And we'll soon be able to get the triage. Technology-wise, I think we're doing great. Yeah. There's many nations like Novgorod that are desperately behind us. Commonwealth as well. Actually, Commonwealth is even behind Novgorod. That's fun. Turks are also very behind. And so is Brandenburg. Brandenburg's sort of grown, but not so much that it would be really poor. Okay, Estonian separatists are going away. How's the course? Okay, Latgala and Vilax will be soon. Oh, Gronkap will be soon. Okay, looking forward to that. We'll upgrade the port here. Autonomy will be nice. What about you guys? 32,000. Okay, we're getting very close to being able to build the warehouse district. I like that it's the largest regional city. That kind of makes me happy. And here, I guess Ravala is the largest regional city. Nope. Can we see the regions? Political culture. Metropolitan. Okay, not sure what this one shows. States with consecrated metropolitans. Yellow states have metropolitan. Not sure what that one does. Estates. I guess that might be geographic regions. Okay, there is a bigger city here. I guess there might be a minimum for that. Okay, so you are the... Wait, Varsinasum is not the biggest one? Oh, Viipuri is the biggest one. Interesting. What about here? Osterbotten? Oh, Gronkap is done. That is awesome. So what can we build? We need the trade dockland here to take you at least a bit seriously. Danish non-core. Okay, so that will change soon. And separatism is really high. Remote islands. The terrible communications though that we need to pay attention to. Fortunately, we're not really getting enough money. Is there something that we could build in the meantime? Before we amass enough. Urban gravity is fairly high, so a marketplace might be good. Let's see, Hausa is actually making progress. Though... the military technology, wow, is not that much worse than French, and there's a massive army here. Maybe even have a chance. Well, we'll see. Still, a reason to not fight in Europe, you know, is that they can just cross into our lands, and we don't really want that. Are you shitting me that I have army maintenance on all this time and you're not drilling? Well, Latgola and Vilax are now our core provinces, so yippee yay, we are doing this. And we now have enough money to build a better port at K. Oh, we don't. Shit. It went up with the marketplace cost, damn. Well, in the meantime, I gave an order to start upgrading or start building something here at Tamaran, which is our core. I guess we'll have to wait a bit more. In the meantime, let's check our capital, which now has 794,000 urban gravity, because we do have the road and railway network and the fortress of level 5. It is awesome. Actually, it's a fort level 11, but fort level 5. That means that we have much higher urban gravity that is in Lombardia, which has currently only 752,000. Still, they're getting way more. So, they still have way more people there. So we need to keep an eye on that. I don't think we can... Yeah, we need to wait to offer another favor to the burghers. But we're having the expansion of citizenship for now, so that's good. Our advisor... the trade advisor died, and as we have so many diplomatic points, I just hired someone very cheap, and that's giving me way more way more money. That's really interesting. Unfortunately, the prestige is still shit. I don't know what... Oh, wow. I don't know what to do with that. But I do know that we're gonna upgrade, strengthen the army of Sweden. Or actually, we might start a whole new army. We could use an army of Finland. The army of Sweden could be located in Uppland. Army of Finland could be located in Finland, and army of Norway. We had similar system a long time ago, but with much smaller armies. Not bad. What's our... Oh, wait. Maybe now we can do the Cabo Verde. Yes. Okay, Cabo Verde port. Autonomy is insane. What is up with this? Wait, no, it's not insane. It's actually gonna be pretty cool. What's the treble communication? 76 days. So with a better port, it should get much better. Separatism is a bit shitty though. What can you do? And hey, we can get triage, so let's get that. Battlefield surgery helped to prevent many needless deaths together with vaccines, which were pioneered around the same time. Together, the leading cause of death in the army was considerably reduced. This was especially true among the last remaining close combat specialists, the cavalry. Military tactics increased, land morale increased, and cavalry shock increased. Nice. So we now... Oh, we have too few rivals. Well, let's get Revolutionary France and Hausa. Why the hell not? And we can get the Lancers instead of the Uhlans. Oh yeah, they're good. Same offensive fire, but more defensive fire. More offensive shock. No, actually, that's 9. Yeah, same offensive shock, but better defensive shock. And much better offensive morale and same defensive morale. So Lancers, the cream de la cream of the Napoleonic army. Although their lances made them less agile, these cavalry troops were formidable adversaries when charging their enemies directly. Great. So that is nice. So you guys are working, yeah, 12.51. That is nice. You're no longer considered great power. Well, that sucks, but I guess we just have to deal with it. So let's start building the army of Finland in Viipuri. You like that. Pursuit of a hobby. While Swan First has taken a great interest in all kinds of intellectual pursuits throughout his reign, it seems his ambition to make a name for himself among the scholars of the world hasn't been very successful. His patronage of greater intellects is not without merit for Scandinavia as a whole, as a whole, even if it failed, ambition remains a sore point to the king. Well, we lose 429 in gold, but we gain 10 prestige and 20 diplomatic power. I'll take the 10 prestige gladly. Unfortunately, that means that we're having a very big problem with budget now, but if we get rid of the free decker, we might actually be okay. Hopefully, I would really not like to take a loan because of that. And look, that's an army of Finland here, drilling like crazy, under the command of August Estrid, our son, who unfortunately is not very good, but yeah, he's a naive enthusiast. Let's just hope we can get through the month without a loan. Yes, actually very well without a loan. That's interesting. But yeah, the army of Finland is starting to grow. We have the army of Denmark here, Royal Army, and army of Sweden, which I think I'm gonna send to Uppland to be stationed there. And I'm gonna send the army of Denmark to Stralsund. Rest of the repositioning, it's gonna give us a bit of extra money. We're very close to getting the core on Akinet and very close on the core in Kunia. Both really good. And while we're at it, let's get the research universities. In the 1810, the University of Berlin was founded using the ideas of Wilhelm von Humboldt, the newly appointed director of education in Prussia. Humboldt believed that education should be a holistic mix of science and art, study and research. Under the directorship, Prussian universities were given academic independence and encouraged to research as they wished, with students allowed to choose their own course of study. At the same time, he also brought in certification requirements for teachers in Prussia. These principles rapidly made an impact on higher education outside Prussia and led to the development of modern universities. Okay, and why the fuck do we have revolt in Finland? Okay, and I have absolutely no army that can deal with that right now. Oh man. Well, you know what? Army of Sweden will take care of it for us. Army professionals of 13%, that is decent. Our discipline currently at 98.5%. So you guys will board these ships. Unfortunately, I just have to increase the armor maintenance. And I'm gonna send you as close as I can to Tanta and Rat. Let's hope you can deal with that. Well, we got a clerical shortage, which is... let's go with the choice that's not gonna be awful. And here we just have to kill all of the enemies. It's gonna be, I guess, easy enough, but the fact that we had to send our soldiers across the entirety of the sea is what bothers me. Akinet is gonna be cored in the next second, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, yeah, here it is. And can we upgrade it? Because that's what I wanted. Oh, actually we can. Let's build a marketplace here. I was expecting it would be slightly better. Okay, one of the enemy armies have been destroyed. Let's send you to deal with the rest. Now, are my troops... You're not drilling, so let's let you drill. You are all drilling, and we can get another unit here, so let's get Lancers. Growth of internal markets, nice. Orthodox Church, sure, I don't mind. Still, the prestige sucks really badly. So I'll eliminate this army, and I think I'm gonna end for today. It was just a short little excursion, just having a bit of fun. I don't know it's if it's enough for you, but for me it has been 2 hours of extra fun before bed, and I enjoyed that. But I think you've had a steady stream for months now, so yeah, I think I got at this point I got like 25, maybe 30 episodes pre-recorded, so by the time you'll see this, maybe those will be finished. And hey, I didn't even welcome you to the 19th century. That is cool. Okay, so these are peasants. I think maybe if we defeat them, we should be fine. Is there anyone interesting here that we might get? Actually, you are. Diplomatic relations and avoid travel time. Yeah, let's get you. About here. Anyone cheap? Not really. And here? No, not really. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I did enjoy myself, and I'm gonna see you next time with some more Scandinavia. Maybe we'll even manage to get that largest city. 609,000, and they got 622 bastards. We really need to, I guess, invest more into this, but the Civil Arts Academy is just so fucking expensive. It would give us only a small boost. It might be better to build the mayor's palace, but why the fuck should I get that kind of money? I'll have to figure something out. Maybe we'll steal from the church again.